What's up, YouTube? It's Jermaine with another Uber video. And about 6 months ago, I made an Uber video talking about January 2016. And in that video, I was pretty sarcastic. I was talking about how Uber was going to offer free rides in January of 2016. Well, guys, Uber's not really offering free rides, at least in the Bay Area, at January 2016. But in Detroit, the fares are so low that you can almost say that the drivers are basically paying to pick the passengers up and drop them off, okay? Because Detroit is at 30 cents a mile right now. So if you're working and it's not surging, you are literally making no money. Like, you're making no money, especially after the Uber cuts. So earlier today, I saw on Facebook, someone posted a screenshot of Detroit, and the surge was 2.8 surge. And it wasn't $1 a mile. It was 84 cents a mile. So it would have to be like 8x to make a decent, to make decent money. It would have to surge, would have to be so high. Minimum wage for Detroit is $8.15. So drivers probably are not even gonna make minimum wage, okay? And if you wanna do that tax deduction, if you wanna actually subtract every mile, and if you want to do the standard mileage deduction, drivers may actually be negative. And what that means to be negative is basically like you add up the money you make, $50, okay? And you add up the miles you drove. Let's say you drove 100 miles. And then you do the IRS 54 cents a mile, okay, times 100 miles, and you would actually be negative $4, okay? You could be negative $4, and then you still receive money from Uber. You still got to put gas in your car, still got to wash your car, and then when you get your pay statement, you're actually receiving money from Uber, and it says, $100 or $150. But when you actually look at the mileage on your car and add the two together, you didn't make any money. What you did, you actually came out negative. You actually came out negative. Like, they paid you money, but when you do your own math, when you do your numbers, you're going to be upside down. Someone asked me a question, is my background real? Yes, my background is real. If you don't believe me, it's real. That's water. That's the Bay Bridge. It really doesn't matter if you get a $500 bonus. It doesn't matter if you get a $1,000 bonus. Because you know why? You're only going to get that bonus once. And for you to continue to get bonuses, you're going to have to recruit other drivers. But check this out. In Detroit, they're not paying a $1,000 bonus. They're not paying a $700 bonus. I don't even think they're paying a $500 bonus, dude. So basically, if you're a driver in Detroit, I don't know, dude. I mean, gosh, try to go get a job at GM or try to go get a job at Ford or something, because Uber is definitely not going to cut it. If you are in Detroit, I mean, gosh, I really feel for you. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Otherwise, look for something else. I know that people just can't look for another job. Like, maybe that's the only job that they can do. But just make the most of it. And gosh, I wish you guys good luck. Come to the Bay. It's really expensive here, but in Detroit, there will be hourly guarantees. And I don't exactly remember what the hourly guarantees were. I believe they were under $15, okay? And on top of the $15, Uber is gonna take their cut on top of that, okay? So that's another thing you wanna remember. They may guarantee you $15 an hour, but they're gonna take either 20% or 25% or 30% off the top of that too. I'm not driving for Uber right now. With these new cuts in the Bay Area, even the previous cuts, I should not have been driving, but now there's just no way I can afford to drive because I'm not going to make a profit, basically. And I'm not going to volunteer, and I'm not going to actually do rideshare. Because if you really think about the term rideshare is people sharing a ride going to one location. It's not someone driving and making money for profit. Driving and making money for profit, that's a taxi driver. That's not rideshare. That's exactly what Uber is. Uber is rideshare, So that's basically what people are doing now. They're basically driving for rideshare. And I don't know, I'm just making this video, throw that out there. I mean, it's kind of a sad video, but just had to do it. If you like this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this from me, please subscribe, and thanks a lot for watching.